I had some questions regarding this next guest group. And at least one of them would be answered just before they arrived. Yeah, they. The reason why I said it like that was, well, it's a little more complicated than it might sound.
이제 남은 건 몇 분인가?
그렇습니다.
어떤 묘가 이길지 내기 한번 할래?
넌 질리지도 않는구나. 내가 저 지랄 맞은 토끼를 싫어하긴 하지만 이 광경만큼은 내키지 않아.
젠장, 나 또 되졌나 보네. 이 역 같은 걸 다시 반복해야 한다고? 한두 번 하는 것도 아니고 왜 그리 찡찡거려? 자, 빠르게 정해보자고.
TT2 프로토콜 100배 출력으로 하루라니 에너지가 좀 많이 들겠는데요?
보통 일주일은 주지 않습니까?
충분한 시간과 개체수가 있어야 한다는 건 나도 알지만 우리에게 시간이 없다.
백배 가속으로 하루면 3달이겠고.
미어는 5,000마리 정도인가?
1만 명의 나하고 1년 내내 싸울 때는 정말 지옥이었는데 이번에는 예전보다 수월했지.
젠장! 절반 정도 남았나? 옛날 생각나지 않아? 처음으로 날 죽였을 때 손이 미친 듯이 떨렸는데 잡담할 시간에 한 명이라도 더 죽여!
그럼 다시 한번 약관 설명하겠습니다. A사의 규정에 따라 복제인간은 원본 포함 2명 이상, 기한은 7일 이상 도시에 존재하면 안 됩니다. 해당 사항을 어길 시 R사의 날개 자격을 박탈하며 B사에 의해 폐업 처리될 겁니다. 여기서 7일은 A사의 시간축을 기준으로 합니다.
죽어! 젠장, 2달째 사람 고기야. 게다가 내가 날 먹어야 한다니. 전에는 1년 내내 먹은 적도 있잖아. 왜 우리가 서로 죽여야 하는 거야? 지금까지 죽여놓고 모르겠어? 더 강한 묘를 뽑기 위해서지. 숱하게 죽였으면서 정신이 망가지는 놈들도 있다니까. 같은 복제들인데 신기해. 그래, 대부분 나는 이제 사람을 죽일 때 기분 째지는데 말이야. 죽여야만 살아남을 수 있으니까 그런 거잖아.
여담이지만 알사의 부하장, 그러니까 알사의 인간 복제기는 앞으로 작동하기 힘들 것 같습니다. 엘사가 망하는 바람에 에너지를 받아올 것이 부족해졌거든요. 그런 이유로 W사도 비상이라고 하고요.
그렇겠지. 엘사만큼 후한 조건으로 거래한 곳이 없다고 총사령관에게 들었으니.
처음에 많이 울었는데 맞아, 내가 날 죽이라니. 그 짓을 지겹도록 반복하니 이제는 숨쉬듯 죽일 수 있지. 내가 날 죽이는데 남이라고는 못 죽일까? 그리고 결국 혼자 살아남은 것에 기뻐했지. 매번 죽다 살아남은 기억을 지닌 채 깨어나는 건 역 같았지만 그래도 이 지옥 같은 시간을 견딜 수 있었던 건 붉은 안개가 해준 말 덕분이지. 강한 놈이 살아남는 게 아니라 살아남는 놈이 강한 거라고. 뒷골목에서 멋지게 날코한 붉은 안개가 남긴 그 말 쩔었지. 그럼 이제 누가 살아남을지 다시 시작하자고.
제 4무리의 부하는 이번이 마지막 기회일 겁니다. 이번에도 실패하면 다음은 없다고 생각하세요.
안 그래도 그렇게 생각한다. 더 우리에게 쓸 에너지는 없겠지.
끈질기게 살아남았네, 우리 둘 다. 더 망설일 것도 없지. 마지막인데 아쉬움 없이 끝내자고. 이거 보아하니 내가 제일 늦었구만.
토끼, 이렇게 보니 반갑군.
뭐? 네가 날 반겨?
젠장.
야, 너네 또 내겠지?
그래, 635번. 막심, 다음 술은 네가 사는 거다.
난 17번 묘가 감이 좋아 보여서 당연히 그 묘가 나올 줄 알았는데.
17번이 좀 까다롭긴 했지. 그나저나 막심, 당연히 술은 나도 사주는 거지?
당연하지. 그게 내기의 규칙이니까.
대가 풀어 가볼까? 그 사서인지 뭔지 아는 새끼들한테.
저게 알사 특이점의 정체였어?
복제 인간이 일주일 넘게 존재하면 안 된다니. 무슨 이유로 그런 이상한 기준을 정한 거지?
몰라. 별로 알고 싶지도 않아.
죽은 인간을 복제할 수 있었다면 왜 나와 세피라드를 만든 거야? 조건 따위 아무래도 좋았잖아.
뭐 깊게 따지고 들어가면 저 기술이 만능이 아닐 수도 있어. 여러 가지 사전 준비가 필요하거나 뭐 무슨 허가를 받아야 한다거나. 그 사람이 선택한 방법이 그 당시 상황에서 최선이었을 수도 있고. 그런데도 놀랍다. 인간을 복제할 수 있는 기술이 있다는 게. 일주일 넘게 2개 이상의 복제 인간만 도시에 존재하지 않으면 된다라. 무슨 생각인 건지.
나와 비슷하면서도 닮았네. 복제 인간이라는 거.
다 떠나서 복제 인간이라도 저렇게 잔혹하게 이용하는 줄은 몰랐어. 이번에 찾아오는 녀석들은 더 강하려나?
그건 잘 모르겠네. 하지만 몇천 명 가운데서 살아남은 놈이라니까 만만하지는 않을 거야.
공기가 무거워.
분위기는 유적에 들어온 것 같군.
도시의 별이면 유적과 크게 다를 바 없지.
그리고 우리는 여기서 다 되졌고
그래도 맛있는 풀을 뜯을 생각에 다들 짜릿하잖아?
묘, 너는 좀 닥치고 있어라.
다시 한번 환영합니다, 손님. 저는 이곳의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라입니다.
반갑다. 나는 알사체 사무리 대장 니콜라이다.
전과 같은 말을 하는군요.
그런가?
엔젤라 오랜만. 계약이고 뭐고 끝났으니 편하게 말할게.
넌 아무렇지도 않아?
뭐가?
넌 네 자신을 지금까지 수없이 죽였잖아.
그래서?
이봐 도서관장, 어디까지 하는 거지?
너희도 어떻게 아무렇지 않을 수 있어? 너희는 인간이잖아. 어째서 정신이 무너지지 않는 거야?
대장, 아무래도 아는 것 같습니다.
그렇군. 이게 도서관의 힘이겠지. 이렇게 사는 게 놀랍나? 온실 속 화초처럼 지내고 있는 너는 그럴 수 있겠지. 하지만 우리가 이곳까지 오며 본 것들에 비하면 이 정도는 양반이다.
충분히 견딜 수 있죠.
내가 어떻게 살았는지도 모르잖아. 너희는
그래, 난 모르지. 그러니까 씨발 엄살 부리지 말고 서로 갈 길 가자고. 우리도 또 죽기 싫거든. 네가 어떻게 살았는지 궁금하지도 않고 알고 싶지도 않아.
그게 도시의 삶이니까.
잘 아는군.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Of course, they'd have mostly the same conversations as before. The only deviations were due to, well, mostly Angela. And this time, it was Gebura that'd be fighting. Well, it's different this time now. Gebura knew what happened before. And as for Encore, they're desperate. Their backs are against the wall and they're willing to go all out this time. Yeah, that's right. They're willing to show even less restraint than usual. If they have something more, as in something more to throw at one, they'd reveal it. Yeah, they'd reveal its fear. Because this was definitely a go big or go home scenario. Yeah, I know. They've been to a J4 casino. Actually, I don't know if they did. I mean, I wouldn't see much call for it. Nonetheless, well, nonetheless, there's a riot there, and the security couldn't deal with it. Or even the fixers couldn't deal with it. Yeah. Our Corp's mercenaries, they're not usually utilized. Unless something like, well, fixers ain't enough. Yeah, still didn't see that coming. Hardcore Singularity was cloning. And no, I still didn't get the reason why there was a law that clones, well, no one individual could be well, there shouldn't be new instances, well, multiple instances of the same person at once. I mean, cloning the body to replace it, that's okay. But making copies of people for clone army, that's not okay. Well, it's okay if they're around for a week, but after that, the head wouldn't like it. And the last thing you want to do is anger the head. Because those that do, well, they're not around anymore. Yeah, and from what I heard, the Bombing Corporation almost went that way. Well, it would have been if the Red Mist here didn't fight that Arbiter to the death. Yeah, the Arbiter. Yeah, Uchi was a real sadist. Sadist as in someone who did this kind of thing for fun, rather than just their duty, just following orders. Yeah. That excuse is old. Older than any recorded history. Which, according to Malkuth, there's a lot of gaps. Yeah, the mind whip. Irritating, isn't it? And considering in the old facility, though the risk of collateral damage, I can understand why the reindeers weren't used. Yeah, there was a risk of not only them frying the brains of any that they weren't there to fry, but also they could lose their minds as a byproduct of it. Yeah. Feedback. Oh yeah. It was time to test out the power of EGU with the language. Well, not in this case, but there were other battles. Yeah, couldn't wait to see the Red Mist in action. Rather than an echo of her. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, can't really compete. I mean, even the blue sicko wouldn't be able to compete. Oh yeah, and using EGO this way. Probably provides a buffer. Well, with all but Rudolph taken care of, it was time to take on the Ruinans. And their hazard is going out of control. Recklessly charging into things, demolishing buildings. Yeah, collateral damage. Not something that these guys understand. Yeah, I think we can tell that those that do have that helmet on, they're not as powerful as the original. Or at least, if not the original, the one without the helmet. Probably to show that he has more experience. Yeah, rhinos, they're also more durable teams. Yeah. T-Corp, they're having problems as well. It's not just our Corp that's gonna need to make some cutbacks if they fail here. W Corp would need to do that as well. Best day of their lives. That meant no more dreams of agony and insanity. Yeah, so many reliant on the Bobby Corporation. Oh yeah, as for how things are run, and they use that term loosely, we have the head on top, where all that matters is people pay their taxes and don't violate any laws that they made. Laws that sound sounded like that they were created by something akin to these crazy cultists. As in why I thought Common was. But it certainly sounds like it. I mean, in ethics law, that makes killing as messy and painful as possible. No two or more instances of the same person can exist at once for longer than a week. And then there's the... Yeah, I had my suspicions about the head. They must be the ones responsible for the sweepers. I mean... it's something extra to justify how they did things. To remind the people why they needed to do things the head's way. Well, besides other things. They work with, or rather have other corporations more deeply tied together. B Corp, they observe the places that matter, and even have informants in different parts of the city, mostly the wings, but they have operated in other places. I mean, Hode used to be one of them. One of the informants. Well, we know what happened at the end of that. Then there's C Corp. The ones that made the claws, and not much needed to be said about that. Or rather, not much should be said about that. The reason why I say that was because not many encounter one of those and live to speak of it. Yeah, I was surprised that the Barmy Corporation was able to do just that. It was towards the end of the creation of the Seed of Light. They weren't too big on the details, but they provided enough to give a basic outline. clearly the power of EGU was enough to make a difference. I mean, it didn't all have to be the same quality. Some had stronger, others didn't. In the end, this facility was victorious against them. And we already know what happened next. Everything. Yeah, it's still painless. And those of you who say, get over it, like it's that simple. If you went through what I did, you wouldn't say that. In fact, at least you would have done this. Shut that hole of yours. That's putting it mildly. Yeah, the natural sciences team are doing surprisingly well here. After a slow start. Yeah, that could come in handy. Yeah, remember the Queen of Hatred? This would be a good time to use it. The power of that into you. And the other rhinos, they were helpless. Yeah, there was nothing they could do with. But take it. Yeah, I had my suspicions about the captains of these teams. They're not the kind to... Well, the first one wasn't the kind to fight battles he could win. So, there was a possibility that this one was another of the smarter criminals. Those with an experience that taught them not to be suicidal. And it turned out that my theory was correct. The captains were given explicit orders to fall back. Their subordinates were given no such orders. Yeah, the captains were holding back this time. Oh yeah, as for the first EGU, it attacked all of them at once. As for what to do here, well, counter one powerful shot with another powerful shot. Yeah, I know the fight fire with fire mentality, but it's a mentality that works. Oh yeah. You might think that Zoe could use the first EQ more than the others. Ooh, that onrush certainly caused a lot of damage, and not just to one target. Yeah, too soon for Gebura to use hers. Yeah. The perfect opportunity to destroy Mew. Sorry. Mew's team. And these would be safer. I mean, those have a psychotic love for battle. And while the TT2 protocol was in effect, they'd be killing each other and eating each other, literally, just to stay alive. I think I remember something Japanese that was made up that did something similar. Where they put a bunch of school children on an island and made them all fight to the death. Except in this case, they appeared pretty gloomy and had the combat experience from multiple instances. Yeah. From what I heard from Tiphereth, Enoch was probably pulled a few times. Oh yeah. And it was time to see what the power of the Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary. Yeah. Well, we've seen what Tiphereth. Something powerful in comparison. And believe me, you really want to hit hard. Certainly in this case. And you're probably wondering where they all went. They regrouped with Nikolai. And it turned out that they really were holding back. well, we would lose. The language team had the power of EQ on their side, and they weren't afraid to use it. Yeah. Tiphereth was probably not the best choice for this one. Probably useful as a reserve, but it was better to use what was on the language. And believe me, there was plenty to use. No reason not to use it. Yeah, no reason not to go all out here. Yeah, first the EQ of Nosferatu. As for who would wield the Little Red Riding Hood mercenary, that decision had been yet to be made. But one decision that would need to be made is when to manifest the ETO of the Red Mist. And that time would be right now, at this point in the battle. Yeah. Good time as any. Oh yeah. Next is the one that wields the power of the Red Riding Hood mercenary. Yeah, that was a flop. Hopefully the rescue. They're better. And they did. Yeah, that set everything up for some devastating mass attacks. As for who received, yeah, it was time to also use something even stronger. I mean, they wouldn't exactly come out on top, even if they were stacked by either of these mass attacks. Yeah, it hit hard. Devastating our Corp's finest, and leaving any that survived the mass attacks helpless. It was decided that Mir should be finished off by Gebura. Well, it makes sense, as they did have a history. Yeah, our Corp, another wing that was pretty much doomed.
롤랑, 너도 내가 엄살 부린다고 생각해?
아니, 난 네가 어떤 삶을 살았는지 간접적으로 봐서 전혀 그렇게 생각 안 해.
난 조금 두려워졌어. 내가 지닌 아픔이 누구나 견딜 수 있는 아픔인데 유난 떠는 걸까봐. 저들은 더한 것도 봤다고 했잖아. 이 정도면 견딜 수 있다고. 정말 내가 더한 걸 못 봤기 때문에, 그래서 그들에게 아무것도 아닌 것 따위에도 이렇게 힘들어하고 있는 걸까?
그런 건 신경 쓰지 마. 지금 지닌 아픔만이 소중한 거니까. 그 고통을 안고 쭉 나아가면 되는 거야. 주변에서 네 아픔에 대해 뭐라 말하는지 말할지 신경 쓰지 말고. 네가 굳이 누군가의 기준에 맞출 필요 없어.
사람마다 받아들이는 게 다르다는 거야?
뭐 쉽게 말하면 그런 거지. 그런 거로 어리광이다, 엄살이다 자기들끼리 기준을 나누긴 하는데 그냥 무시하는 게 좋아.
고마워. 덕분에 조금 힘이 나네.
고마울 것까지야. 내가 믿고 있는 걸 말했을 뿐이야.
Having some improved techniques from our Corp. Not bad proposition. But there were other receptions to deal with. Not to mention Flores to fully realize